All right, linguine with clam sauce. Now, I like using spaghetti, by the way. So I'm using a thin spaghetti here. You can use linguine if you want. Very popular dish in Italian restaurants. Not a lot of people try this at home. They think it's hard. It's not hard at all. Now we're going to break down a little bit. And we're going to use heavy cream. Okay, so this is kind of a forget the diet dish, but when you taste it, totally worth it. So in a nice large kettle that's going to fit all the pasta, all right, I'm going to put 1 pint of heavy cream and 1 pint of clam/juice. So I'm using 2 9-ounce jars. I know that's over a pint, but that's what I had. So if you're going to buy those cans from the supermarket of the minced or chopped clam, you probably need 4 of those, but whatever. Make sure you got at least a pint of clams with the juice. Do not drain it. That clam juice is an important factor. And here's my secret ingredient. To the pint of cream and the pint of clams and juice, I'm going to add 1.5 anchovy fillet. Now what's going to happen, that anchovy is going to melt. It's just going to dissolve right into the sauce, and it's going to provide a really nice briny saltiness that's just delicious. Got to have garlic. It's not going to be linguine with clam sauce without garlic. So I put 3 cloves of smashed, I did it through the press, minced or minced fine garlic. You want that really small. All right, give that a stir. Now, as soon as that sauce comes to a simmer, which is going to take about 5 or 6 minutes, as soon as that comes to a simmer, see the bubbles start breaking the surface, turn it off. And the heat stays off. That's it. All right. We're spice this up a little bit with a 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Now, in the meantime, while that's coming to a simmer, like I said, it's going to take about 5 minutes. I want you to separate 1 egg yolk. Okay. I don't want any white at all. In fact, I want you to go watch the Eggs Benedict video. So I show you how to separate an egg yolk through your fingers. All right, I just want the yolk. I want you to put it in a little small dish or a little small bowl. And as soon as that comes to a simmer, like I said, we're going to turn it off. And we're going to take some of that hot cream sauce mixture, and we're going to add it right to our egg yolk. That's 1 tablespoon. So I just stir in 1 tablespoon of that hot sauce. What we're doing here is a technique called tempering. If I just dumped that egg yolk into that hot sauce, I would have cooked egg yolk chunks. So by tempering it, that's my 2nd spoon. There's my 3rd spoon. Okay, 3 spoons should be enough, maybe 4 to be safe. So as soon as that egg yolk now is hot, because I introduced the hot sauce to it, now I'm going to take a wooden spoon. I'm going to stir that egg yolk and cream mixture right back in. That egg yolk is just going to tighten or thicken the sauce up slightly, especially when I add the hot pasta, which is the next step, and it gives it just an amazing texture, a little extra richness. Give that a try. That works pretty much with any cream sauce. Here it's really, really nice. That is 1 pound of thin spaghetti. Again, traditional linguine. I think the spaghetti holds more of the sauce. Now here's what we're going to do. You got to be patient here. We're going to let the pasta and the sauce kind of get to know each other for a little while. We're going to give them a little privacy. We're going to put the lid on, and you're going to back away, and you're going to not open that lid for 5 minutes. It's going to stay hot. Don't worry. All right. But what's going to happen in that 5 minutes? That pasta is going to suck up all that beautiful clam, a little bit of anchovy, that hot pepper flavor. The heat from the pasta is going to thicken that egg yolk. And when you take that lid off 5 minutes later, you're going to see just an amazing, amazing pasta dish. I'm going to finish with a 1/4 cup of grated parmesan. I know some chefs, you can never add cheese to a seafood pasta. Why not? It tastes good in this one. Okay, so I know that's sacrilege with some chefs. Hey, I think it's sacrilegious. Borrowed that from The Simpsons. All right, so give that a stir. Put the lid back on. Let it sit for 30 more seconds. Get your plates ready. And this is just an amazingly delicious pasta dish. And there we go. Now again, you saw in the first shot, I like to top a pasta like this with some crunched up croutons. You can make homemade if you want. I didn't. I had just regular high quality garlic and herb croutons. I smashed them in a Ziploc bag with a heavy can. I top it with some basil chiffonade. That is a delicious, delicious pasta dish. Give it a try and enjoy.